What's up, my folks? I hope everyone is doing real well. Let y'all look at Bullet. He's starting to get some work in, shed some of that weight. I've been really blessed with some good hunters that understand these dogs and can work these dogs properly, like how I like them worked, and hunt with them like how I like them hunt. And I like the fact that these dogs are going to be able to be hunted and work for. I'm gonna let Bullet work for a few hunting seasons and evaluate him, and if he's as good as I think he is, then I'll cover some bitches back up with him, and they can use them in the program. It's just a win-win, man. Um, and he's a real impressive specimen, so I think he deserves to be hunted hard a few years and let him do what he's bred to do. Um, but he's looking good. I think once he gets to about 58, 57, he's going to be ginormous at that weight and super strong. I think he's just going to be a super strong 57, 58. He's a really big dog. But he's so big. I mean, he's bigger than what his weight is. I mean, so at 58, if he's still got his tools and his power, man, he should be able to run for 50 miles. You know what I'm saying? He should be able to run down pretty much any hog in the woods. But anyway, I wanted to answer a few questions. Okay. I haven't been doing a lot of videos, and it's like every time I open up that thing, it's always some garbage on there. But there was a few legit things, and I want to answer. I guess it was Tony Montana. I seen yours when I just looked in my thing. First, man, it makes. I swear, Tony, this is things like that get twisted around and stuff. That makes me just want to shut this whole thing down, delete every YouTube video, and just quit messing with it. You know, but I got a lot of folks on here that I really like, and I try to put out useful information for people that's in the real world and realistic stuff, not stuff that I've read and repeated, and because that's what you get a lot of times is people are just a bunch of parrots, and I can't stand a parrot in these dogs. It twists everything up. It makes everything garbage. Just like with everything else in this world. It's just a bunch of twisted up garbage. First of all, I never said nothing about using no stun gun on no dog. Okay? I didn't say anything about that affects the central nervous system or anything like that on no dog. I never would have said that. What I said is I believe the question that the dude had for me was, he had bullies that were fighting, and he asked me if he should just let them work it out, or what could he do to make them quit fighting. And like I told him, what the hog hunters do around here, what we do, I carry, is shock collar. A shock collar. Now it ain't gonna work every time, but a shock collar, it will stop them and make them look up, give you time to get a handle on things. Okay. It's a common thing. A lot of guys use the collar. I don't see anything wrong with using the shock collar. Now, it's not going to work but one or two times when a dog needs going to figure out it's just a shock collar. But by then, you should have had things disciplined and worked out or separated if you can't control them. Or, like I told them, if you can't afford a shock collar and it's that bad and you're a prod. A prod is just like a shock collar. Don't think we ain't hit each other with them when we was kids all the time. It's about like hitting a little electric fence. It just gives you a little jolt to wake you up. It ain't no central nervous system. It ain't going to knock you out. It ain't going to hurt you. It's no different than that little shocker that people bury the wire under a thing and put foo-foo on and their collar on that shocks them if they get too close to the wire. That's okay. But for some people, it's like, how dare you use a prod or a shock collar to stop dogs from killing each other? I mean, you wake up, we live in the real world. Some people, that if you out in the woods and your catch dog is killing your $5,000 bay dog, believe it or not, it's harder to get a really good bay dog than it is a catch dog. That's what them boys use, and they got their hands full. They ain't got time to fool that shit. They'll hit that dog down with a shock collar one time and wake him up and grab him. Okay? Now, some dogs it ain't going to work on. Some dogs it just won't work on. I've seen them where nothing will work except a breaking stick and two people, or put one on the chain and back up with the other one, but it's a way, it's a tool to use, especially if you got two damn house dogs. First of all, I don't know why anyone would get two male dogs if you're going to have them for pets like that. It's not going to work. Bitches don't work together good either. I'm just saying that's wishful thinking. That's fantasy world. Especially aggressive breeds, and I don't care what the breed is. If they're going to be aggressive to each other and fight all the time, you ain't going to stop them. All you can do is handle them. And, it's just a tool. But no, I never would have said nothing about no damn stun gun. A stun gun hits your situation, it disables you. That's not what a shock collar does, and that's not what a bark collar does, and that's not what a prod does. It's just a little jolt. It's not what electric fence does. It just backs you up and makes you stop for a second and think. And that's what usually it'll do to a young running catch dog. If he goes to grabbing up on stuff and grabbing up on your other dogs, you can hit him with that shock collar, and usually he'll stop for a second, like, what the hell was that? And you can grab him up and scold him and tie him up. But as far as a stun gun, fuck no, I never said nothing about no stun gun. That's another more fabricated and twisted of words. You know what I mean? You might as well just shoot him if you're going to be doing that to him. Stop his damn heart. But anyway, and people were asking about the worst bites that I've gotten. Have I been bitten by dogs? Yes, I've been bitten by dogs. I've been bitten by a lot. I mean, you should see my mom's arms. She's scarred up and down them from dogs. If you're going to have dog any type, you're probably going to have to handle that ivory once in a while. I mean, dogs do bite. They get their pissed off and they bite. I mean, not all, people say, I wouldn't have a dog that bites. It's not necessarily biting you on purpose to attack you or anything, but they'll bite you from excitement. They'll bite you because they want to get something. They'll bite you on accident when they are getting something. One of the worst bites I've ever had was a dog that I was about 18, and one grabbed me on top of my hand. And I mean, my whole hand, I don't even know if you can see it in here, but you can't. I got so many scars on my hands, you can't even see them, but well, you can still a little bit right here, but it went from here to here. And the worst part of it, it went all the way through my hand. You could see through it. It cracked. It broke the bone, the middle finger bone, the hand bone. As I was about 2 hours away from anything. You know what I mean? We're way back off when it happened. And of course, it had all kinds of shit in the mouth. You know what I mean? I didn't feel the cuts or anything. It just felt like a tractor was sitting on top of my hand. But I just picked the dog up and looked him in his eyes, and he let me right a go. He didn't realize he had me. He thought he had a pig. You know what I mean? But when he let it go, my hand just went instantly throbbing, like boom, swelled up like Popeye in minutes, just seconds. You know what I mean? And I got to the truck, and we didn't have a medical box. I was still young and dumb in the game. I didn't, we had some shit to tie the hogs up with, a couple breaking sticks, and that's it. We weren't prepared for anything when we went out. But so we got there, and it had to be cleaned. So I sat down, and I thought the bite hurt. I let a motherfucker put moonshine in it to clean it. That's when it really hurt. I mean, that's when it really hurt. I kind of went out for a second and everything, man. It was unbelievable pain, and it burned like that shit until I got to the house. But I didn't stitch it up, and I didn't even go to the doctor. I just kept it real clean, and kept duct tape over it with some stuff, and I tried to super glue it, but the center kept busting open, and the bone healed half-ass good, but I just kind of like made my own hand cast and all that, and dealt with it. But that was the worst bite. I got bit pretty good one time on my leg on accident. I mean, it was all bruised up and stuff, but it was nothing like the hand. The hand was really bad. It was like 6 months before I could close my hand all the way. It was pretty painful. So, yeah, I mean, trust me, if two dogs get to getting down and you're in the woods and you got to get them apart and it's dark out there and everything muddy and shit, believe me, I ain't got no problem using those shock collar to get one to let loose real quick so I can grab them up. Especially a cur dog. If they're fighting with a cur dog, because them cur dogs are snappy and are all over the place and shit, and they will bite the teetotal shit out of you. I'm not lying. I'm telling you the truth. So, yeah, I mean, I ain't got no problem using a shock collar to discipline one. Everyone else in the whole damn dog world uses them. It's a tool. I mean, if you don't agree with it, I'm sorry. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, some of us, we using our dogs for in the woods, and it's a good tool to have. Especially if you got them in the dog box getting down. They get down in that dog box, man. You can't hardly get them apart. If you got two dogs that are like hounds, yeah. yeah, you got to get them where you can get in there, because it's like trying to stick your hand into a wood chipper. They're all over the place. Them teeth are just everywhere. And Bulldog's much easier to break. But this was my reply to that guy was for two of his bullies that he just couldn't seem to get under control. And I guarantee if he used that shot collar and they even started growling at each other and just started busting that ass with them shot collars before he got, because he might be 25, 30 feet away. By the time he got to him, it's over. Best way to take care of it is keep them separated and, kennel them up or chain them up, whatever you got to do when you're not right there spending time with each one. But that's here nor there. I said it. Yes, I did say shot collar or a prod, whatever you could get. All right. Now, let's talk a little bit about the bullshit in the game. Okay? The bullshit in these dogs. And I know a lot, and this is going to get salty, and some people are going to get their feelings hurt, and y'all might get mad. Y'all might even not unsubscribe to me because, your feelings get hurt about this. But I'm going to tell you the truth. And I can't blame y'all. That generation that I'm talking about is under 30. They have been taught a certain way, and it's indoctrinated into their core. That's what they believe. And that's fine. They can believe that. But like I had this one jackass, and that's what he is. I can't remember the dude's name. I had something like me, 93, and some nut letters. Man, look, goofball. I'm assuming 93 is your birth date. I've been handling dogs longer than you've been alive. When you were shitting in diapers, I was handling dogs. Let that sink in a minute before you leave all them stupid comments. Which, you're not going to leave any stupid comments unless you get another account, because I banned your ass. All you want to do is get on there and call people names on the comments and talk shit and all this stuff. But I'm going to debunk you because you're just a parrot. You're exactly what I hate in these dogs. Somebody that reads a bunch of books or goes online and reads a bunch of shit and gets around and repeating it. Okay? And I just can't stand someone to do that. You want to repeat something that you heard, fine. But make sure that shit's the truth. A lot of fucking people want to hear themselves say stuff. Okay? I'm trying to give you my folks usable information, and some of these guys are learning. And so you're what? Under 30 and you're an expert now, are you? How many dogs at the most I'd say you ain't been feeding dogs in even a decade. You understand? So don't even try the bullshit. I'm gonna go ahead and debunk your some of your claims you were making, because he made a claim on us. Let's go ahead and set this right up where you guys can see. All right, this is his claim that the only thing worth having is the. Can y'all see all them? I'm guessing that's what you'll see. The three generations matter. Okay? Only 3 generations matter on the pedigree. That's what you're saying. Now, you got it ass backwards. You read that wrong on your when you was on Peds Online or whatever you want to call it when you were doing your research on dogs. You got it ass backwards, dude. The first 3 dogs in the generations what matter. Those are what you're going to get your basic results of. But the pedigree itself, let me ask you something. Now, I know you guys know what that shit is because, it's been all over Peds Online. But you got to understand something. The agreement I make with people now is the dogs don't go on Peds Online. You don't put the breedings online for people to see. You don't do that. So in 10 years, you ain't going to be able to use your little Google to research these dogs. Okay? It ain't going to do you a bit of good. So if you didn't know what these were, and you got a dog, and that's all you got was a 3-generation pedigree on that dog, you would have no idea what was behind it. Now, don't Google it. Don't go in there and Google it. Now, tell me how this dog's bred. You wouldn't be able to tell me unless you knew the dogs themselves. So how does just a 3-generation pedigree matter? Okay? What I'm saying is, when you have a pedigree that you don't really know the dogs up front, Some people been out of dogs for a few years or closed yard, and they go out and they see a good, nice stud they like, and they want to use him. If all they could see was the first 3 generations of somebody's private stock, they wouldn't have no idea what's behind it, what made it. That's what I'm trying to say. You want to know how the bloodline is? Go to the back, look down the whole back lines, and it'll tell you what the dogs are bred like. It'll tell you what they come from. So if you get a dog and you say, well, shit, I don't take this out where you don't even know what that is, you wouldn't have a clue on what you're doing with it. All that pedigree is for is after the dog has proven himself good. Then, yeah, look in the back, see what the bloodline is. And you can come down and see what made those dogs. That's what it is. It's a map to see how it's made, how they're put together. Coming from this way back 3 generations, unless you know those dogs personally and seen those dogs, it ain't going to help you. It ain't going to help you one bit until you get back into dogs that you're recognizing and you understand what made those dogs. Think about it now, parrot. Think about what I just said. I swear. And you know, the problem is these guys, look, I know y'all don't like some old cracker up here teaching people about bulldogs, and you got to get on and you act like you know something and make you feel good and all that shit. You know, I know there's a big thing going on right now about that kind of crap, but I don't give a fuck about none of that. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I try to tell the truth and get people to understanding the logic of this, because it's not, there's been so much bullshit shoved down people's throats the last 5 years and hype. It's like, it's the same way in the gun industry. In the gun industry, every year there's a new caliber out that's a big hyped up piece of shit that we got already had the same thing for 20 years. You know, it's just the same old shit, and it's the same way that it's selling points. It's like, if you want to hear the truth, just listen. I'm not bullshitting none of y'all. I'm laying it out for you. I'm not saying I'm right about everything, but from what I've seen is what I'm telling you. I'm not going on and repeating a bunch of crap or going by and that don't do nothing for me. Okay? Like, I'm honest with people. When I hear someone say something that I know not to be true, I'll say, hey man, this is how it is. I'm not going to get on there. Oh, that's bullshit. You dumb motherfucker. How you doing this and doing that? Man, that's why I want to just quit making these videos. I swear to God, it makes me just want to stop fucking with them. And if you think your little picture of your pistol is intimidating, you're crazy, son. You're crazy. Again, I've been toting since you've been shitting in diapers. I've climbed this mountain many times. You come down that hill, you won't go back up it. I'm telling you right now. Don't even start fucking playing bullshit and games with folks and getting on here and talking trash about some of the folks on here, leaving comments and all that, trying to stir up shit. It ain't going to work. It ain't going to work. We ain't going to hear it. This is about real world, real bulldog, and real life bullshit. Okay? It ain't about none of your fantasy world crap that you live in. And I'm tired of dealing with fantasy world people. Okay? We're dealing with flesh and bone reality here. We already have enough trouble raising these dogs without bickering between each other. Okay? We already have enough trouble finding the truth in these dogs and seeing the truth in these dogs without a bunch of mixed up, washed up crap. And that's what's being put out. A bunch of hyped up, washed up crap by people. Not everybody, but there's a lot that do it. And if y'all don't want to hear the truth or you get your feelings in the sleeve, I'm sorry. I'm very, very sorry. But I'm telling you from what I've seen, just like with the shock collars, how the fuck did a shock collar turn into a stun gun? You know what I'm saying? Come on. We are fighting a battle here keeping these dogs. If you can't deal with logic, get the fuck on. That's my thing. For my folks, I didn't mean to sound salty to anybody. I love you guys. Y'all know that. I talk to you guys on the phone all the time. I guarantee I talk to at least half of y'all on the phone. And y'all keep on bulldogging and stay safe. Some of you guys that want to leave your little silly comments and all that shit and try to get racial shit involved and all that, man, shove off. I ain't worried about you. I ain't sweating you. If you think you're going to get something out of me, like, oh, I'm this and that, oh, fuck you. I am what I am, and that's the way it is. If you don't like it, choo, see ya. Let me know. I'll delete you so you can't see nothing I'm putting out. Because I'm telling you right now, you can be blind leading the blind if you want to. But there's a light at my tunnel. Trust me. Y'all take care and y'all keep on bulldogging.